Hi there, Riel here. I just got back from the OV Nokia's presentation with Wavefront. Wavefront, I guess, facilitated a presentation from Nokia to Vancouver developers about their OV platform, which is essentially the Nokia's app store that is fairly game centric at this time. I think they launched it with the N-Gage phones originally, as I recall. So I think there was a focus on gaming initially, and now it's moved into other types of apps, music and social networking and all that kind of stuff. So that's where you would download your Facebook app or your little your menu calorie counter or whatever you want to sell on their app store. So I wanted to give a little bit of feedback on what my reactions to it were. I was I really wasn't impressed. I got to be honest. First of all, I should say I am a fan of Nokia. I'm shooting this on a Nokia phone. I've been an N series phone owner for several generations. So, but one of the reasons I was interested in going to this is because I already am a big fan of Nokia's and Nokia. And so anyway, the developer outreach side of things, I think they're missing a couple of key points. The top markets for the apps are not in North America. Egypt is their number one market for downloading apps. So obviously, we have no Arabic experience. And there's a series of fees essentially to sign up and publish an app and all that kind of stuff, which I find I don't know. I think it would be better for Nokia's engagement. They want us as developers to develop content for their platform. I think they should not put up barriers to doing business with them. If I'm Electronic Arts, of course I have no problem paying $300 to have something verified or $100 to join your developers program or something. But I think there's a lot more one and two and three person companies out there that uh, are doing these kinds of specialized app development, and to charge them just puts it's like anything. You're putting a barrier to me adopting your platform. So I think that should change. There's no subscription. There's no sharing of the data. If I sell an app through their store, they're going to keep 30%, which is fine. Um, but I don't get any kind of, other than how many downloads I got. There's no ability, and in fact, I'm restricted from requiring users to register or somehow using it as a sales lead mechanism to be able to engage with leads through giving away cool apps for phones, which I guess not everybody is looking at it from that point of view, from a sales and marketing point of view. But I think a lot of apps are being developed, like the Tim Hortons app or other things that are really about brand engagement. And so having a way that I can collect information about my users is important to me, and that's not present, and in fact very carefully controlled. So I have no ability to see who my customers are that have downloaded my app, other than some basic demographics of how many units were sold in each country, kind of thing. And then secondly, uh, there's no subscription payments. So again, if I'm building an app and investing in the time to develop for the platform, and of course they say they have hundreds of devices, and that's a benefit because of the breadth of their user base. But in reality, I take it the other way. They have out of the box two separate platforms that are modern, shall we say, the Symbian and the Mimeo or Mimo or whatever the newer Linux-based platform is. So I have to develop to specific handsets and a breadth of them, and there's no ability for me to sell once and continue to collect revenue from that. So any kind of premium content publisher or anybody who wants to sell subscriptions or per use base or that kind of model, uh, you're out of luck. You can sell the $5 app at the beginning, but after that you're done, and you're restricted from being able to allow your users to register directly with you or use outside payment gateways. Obviously, because they want to control the money. But again, if they're going to control the money, give me options for charging for subscriber billing. So anyway, I think the potential is there. I'm still interested in I mean, obviously, the breadth of the platform and the size of the company, you know, they they certainly are not out of the game, shall we say. But I do think that they need to refine their pitch, shall we say, to the developer community, because I don't feel courted. I would like to feel courted. I think it behooves them to try their best to attract talent to the platform, and the more that they do to make it attractive to me to play in their ballpark, then the more traction they'll get from their application framework. And so anyway, that's my feedback. Nokia, you're taxing the wrong people. You're taking 50 pounds, euros, whatever, at the the wrong toll gate basically, because I think you're just limiting the number of people that are going to engage with the platform, and for the cost, the size of your company and the cost it would cost you to run filters to figure out the best and brightest, shall we say, it behooves you to use your sales funnel more effectively to engage more of the developer community. I think the way it is set up now, it will get dismissed quickly because there's other options. That's my feedback.